Today is the second most exciting day or time or event in a gardener's season. And this is the day that we put the plants in the ground. We've got to prepare the soil. We've got to get the weeds out. Man, there's a lot of weeds this year, more than usual. And I think that's probably because the soil's a little older. It's had more exposure to the environment, so more weed seeds get in it. And I suspect over time we'll see more and more of them grow. So we'll go through, we'll pull all the weeds out of this thing, we'll remove the contributions that the local cats have made to it because the covers don't keep them out. They're pretty crafty little critters. But we'll get it all ready for planting. After getting the weeds all out and the soil all cleaned up, we'll put in some vertimulch. Vertimulch is one of the components, like 60% of the topsoil that we usually purchase. And we'll add some of our own composted soil to make a good healthy bed. When you buy onion starts, you end up with a lot of them. And I don't know that we had intended to have this many onions in the new bed. But we really want to learn to do well with onions, and why not try it in the most recent bed, I guess. So we ended up planting a lot of onions. This bed has been a tomato bed since we built it. I think at one time we may have had something in there additional to it. I don't remember for sure, but we weren't originally going to put the tomatoes in here, but we really didn't want the tomatoes to grow up and shade the onions. So we kind of swapped things around. As it is, I think we may have put corn in the place that will cast a shadow onto the tomatoes. So we'll have to see how that goes. About the morning sun will hit the tomatoes, maybe late morning, maybe midday, and then the trees behind me, they begin to shade it out. So direct sun is not going to be a whole lot for them this year. We'll see how that goes. So it looks like gardening season 2026 is underway. We've, except for potatoes, planted everything, and we got to get some potatoes. Toying with another idea. We'll see what we would do there, but in this bed we had intended to have just a couple rows of onions, but we got a little carried away, so we have a lot more than that. A couple of onions and 2 pepper plants. In this one we've planted 16 corn, and then we will put some pole beans in here also, or some beans in here, probably pole beans, and as companion plants. We'll see how that goes. We've never tried corn before. And then 6 Roma tomato plants. This bed has been growing tomatoes for us for quite some time. And then new this year is garlic. We planted that last fall, and it will be interesting to see how that all turns out. So I went ahead and decided to plant the potatoes. We had cut them and began to let the exposed or the insides scab over, and there wasn't going to be a good time to do it if we didn't do it right away. So I decided to go ahead and do it the next day, and pretty simple. 6 halves of potatoes put in 6 shallow holes in the same bed that we grew potatoes in last year. So this is a little bit different variety. It'll be fun to see how these ones work out for us. So gardening season's underway. We're excited. We're looking forward to all the things that the gardening journey is taking us along on, the canning, the fruit stands, and the farmers markets and all that stuff, so we can kind of restock the pantry with food again. Anyhow, thanks for watching.